Press conference, New York, 1925. Babe Ruth is speaking to reporters, confident, cocky. Ty Cobb, good player, but he cannot hit home runs. He is a singles hitter. I am a power player. That is the difference. The reporters write it down. The headline is ready. Ruth, Cobb cannot hit home runs. The article is published. Everyone waits for Cobb's reaction. He will be angry. He will challenge Ruth. He will respond, but nothing happens. Silence. Complete silence. Reporters find Cobb. Did you read what Babe said? Cobb. I read it. Do you have a response? No. But he insulted you. Cobb smiles. Cold smile. Words are cheap. Performance is expensive. That is all. No argument, no claim. Just waiting. But waiting for what? 2 days later. Detroit Tigers versus New York Yankees. Cobb and Ruth on the same field. First inning. At day Cobb steps to the plate. Ruth is in the outfield, watching, curious. The pitcher throws, Cobb swings, and the ball goes up. High, far, very far. The crowd freezes. Ruth freezes. Everyone is thinking the same thing. Is this a home run? New York City, Polo Grounds, May 5th, 1925. The rivalry between Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth has been building for years. Two completely different players, two completely different philosophies, two completely different eras colliding. Cobb represents the old game: speed, contact, strategy, small ball. Manufacturing runs through intelligence and aggression. Ruth represents the new game: power, home runs, spectacle, thrilling the crowds with one swing. The baseball world has debated endlessly. Which style is better? Who is the greater player? Whose approach will define baseball's future? The statistics tell different stories. Ruth leads the league in home runs, year after year, dominating. 1925, he is on pace for another dominant season. Already 12 home runs in early May. The fans love him. The media loves him. He is baseball's biggest star. Cobb has 117 home runs in his entire 20-year career. Ruth hits that many in less than 3 seasons. The numbers seem clear, undeniable. Ruth is the power player. Cobb is not. Or so everyone believes. May 3rd, 1925. 2 days before the game, Ruth is in New York for a charity event. The press surrounds him. Questions about the upcoming series against Detroit. Babe, you will face Ty Cobb this week. Are you concerned? Ruth laughs. Big, loud laugh. Concerned? About Cobb? Why would I be concerned? He is one of the best hitters in baseball. He is a good hitter. I respect that. But we play different games. I hit for power. He hits for average. I win games with home runs. He wins games with singles. Some say his approach is smarter, more consistent. Ruth shakes his head. Smart, maybe. But baseball fans do not pay to watch singles. They pay to watch home runs. That is what I give them. That is what Cobb cannot give them. Are you saying Cobb cannot hit home runs? I am saying he does not hit home runs. Because he cannot. Look at his numbers. 117 home runs in 20 years. I hit more than that in 2 seasons. If he could hit home runs, he would. But he cannot. So he hits singles and calls it strategy. The quotes run in every major newspaper. Ruth. Cobb cannot hit home runs. Ruth dismisses Cobb's power. Ruth. Fans want home runs, not singles. Detroit newspapers pick up the story. Run it on the front page of their sports sections. Every Tigers fan reads it. Every Tigers player reads it. And Ty Cobb reads it. May 4th, 1 day before the game. Tigers morning practice. Cobb arrives early, as always, goes through his routine, stretching, batting practice, base running drills. Teammates notice something different. Cobb's batting practice swings. Normally, he focuses on contact, line drives, precise placement. Today he is swinging differently, harder, more aggressively, aiming for distance instead of accuracy. One teammate approaches. Ty, you okay? Your swings look different. Cobb does not stop, just keeps hitting. I am fine. Did you read what Ruth said about you? I read it. Are you going to respond? Cobb finally stops, looks at his teammate. Tomorrow I will respond, on the field, where responses matter. What are you going to do? Cobb picks up another ball, places it on the tee. Something I have not done in a long time. He swings, full power, the ball flies, deep, over the fence, into the stands. Home run distance. The teammate stares. I did not know you could hit like that. Cobb smiles. Most people do not. That evening, a reporter catches Cobb outside the hotel. Ty, can I get a comment on Babe Ruth's statements? Cobb stops. What would you like me to say? He said you cannot hit home runs. Is that true? Tomorrow you will have your answer. That sounds like you are planning something. I am planning to play baseball. What happens during the game, we will see. May 5th, game day. Polo Grounds is packed, 35,000 fans. They all read the newspapers. They all know about Ruth's comments. They all want to see Cobb's response. The starting lineups are announced. Babe Ruth is playing right field for the Yankees. Batting fourth. Ty Cobb is playing center field for the Tigers. Batting third. First inning. Tigers batting. First two batters make outs. Cobb steps to the plate. The crowd is buzzing. Ruth is in right field, watching carefully. The Yankees pitcher is a right-hander named Bob Shockey. Good pitcher, 15-year veteran. He has faced Cobb many times, knows how Cobb hits, expects contact, line drives, singles, maybe a double. First pitch, fastball, outside. Cobb watches it. Ball one, second pitch, curveball, low. Cobb lays off, ball two. Shockey is working carefully. Does not want to give Cobb anything good to hit. Third pitch, fastball, middle of the plate, mistake. Cobb swings. The sound is different, louder, deeper. Yes, the ball rockets off his bat, high, deep, to right field. Ruth turns, runs back, chasing it. The ball is still rising, still going. Ruth reaches the warning track, looks up. The ball sails over his head, over the fence, into the stands, home run. The crowd goes silent, shocked silence. Did Ty Cobb just hit a home run against the Yankees? After Babe Ruth said he could not, Cobb rounds the bases. No emotion, no celebration, just running. Touches home plate, returns to the dugout. Sits down. Like nothing unusual happened. Ruth is standing at the fence, right field, staring at where the ball landed. His expression is confused, surprised. Bottom of first inning, Yankees batting. Ruth comes up with two runners on. Shockey walks to the mound. Cobb is in center field, standing deeper than usual. Ruth notices, steps out of the batter's box. Asen looks at Cobb. Cobb looks back, no expression. Ruth steps back in. First pitch. Ruth swings. Hard, trying to hit a home run. Misses. Strike one. Second pitch. Ruth swings again. Full power, pops it up. Easy fly ball to center field. Cobb catches it. Inning over, third inning, Tigers batting. Cobb leads off, steps to the plate. The crowd is different now. They are paying attention. After that first home run, they want to see if it was luck or something more. Shockey is frustrated, angry. Cobb made him look bad. First pitch, fastball, inside. Trying to back Cobb off the plate. Cobb does not move, just watches it. Ball one, second pitch, curveball, outside corner. Cobb swings, line drive, foul ball, strike one, third pitch, fastball, high. Cobb waits, curveball. Cobb times it perfectly, swings, contact, the ball jumps off the bat, again. Oh, high, deep, to left field this time. The left fielder runs back, keeps running, the ball is gone. Over the fence, second home run, the crowd erupts. They cannot believe it. 2 home runs in the same game. Ty Cobb, the singles hitter. Cobb rounds the bases. Still no emotion. Still no celebration. Returns to the dugout. His teammates mob him. Ty, 2 home runs. What is happening? Cobb sits down. I am playing baseball. In right field, Babe Ruth is standing perfectly still, watching Cobb. His mind is racing. How is this possible? 5th inning, Tigers batting, 1 out, runner on first. Cobb steps to the plate. 3rd at-bat, 2 home runs already. The crowd is on its feet, everyone standing, waiting. Shockey is on the mound, but he looks defeated, lost. The Yankees manager comes out. Bob, you okay? I do not understand. I have pitched to Cobb 100 times. He never does this. Never? Can you get him out? I do not know. The manager leaves Shockey in, trusts him, believes he can adjust. First pitch, change up, trying something different. Cobb waits, takes it. Strike one, second pitch, fastball, inside. Cobb pulls back, ball one, third pitch, curveball, away. Cobb reaches for it, drives it. Again, the ball is hit, hard, high, center field, deep. The center fielder does not even move, just watches. The ball clears the fence, easily. Third home run. The Polo Grounds explodes. The noise is deafening, absolutely deafening. Fans are screaming, jumping, throwing hats in the air. 3 home runs. In one game, Ty Cobb. The player Babe Ruth said could not hit home runs. The player everyone believed was just a singles hitter. The player who supposedly lacked power, standing in the batter's box, having just proven every assumption wrong. Cobb rounds the bases, slowly this time, taking his time. This time, he looks directly at Ruth in right field, makes eye contact, holds it. A long, meaningful stare. The message is clear. I can do what you do, whenever I choose to. Ruth looks away, cannot meet his eyes, cannot hold that gaze, because Ruth knows. Everyone in the stadium knows. Cobb just made his point. Perfectly. Undeniably. The game continues. Tigers win 8-4. Cobb finishes 3 for 4. 3 home runs. 4 runs batted in, 3 runs scored. After the game, reporters swarm both locker rooms. In the Yankees locker room, they surround Babe Ruth. Babe, Ty Cobb just hit 3 home runs against your team. 2 days after you said he could not hit home runs. What is your response? Ruth looks uncomfortable. For the first time in his career, he has no clever answer, no joke, no comeback. He had a good game. A good game, he hit 3 home runs. You said he could not do that. I said he does not hit home runs. Not that he cannot. There is a difference. Is there? Because it seems like he just proved he can hit home runs whenever he wants. Ruth does not answer, just sits at his locker, staring at the floor. In the Tigers' locker room, reporters surround Cobb. Ty, 3 home runs. How does it feel? Cobb is calm, cleaning his spikes. It feels like winning. Babe Ruth said you could not hit home runs. You just proved him wrong. Did I? You hit 3 in one game. That is incredible. Cobb looks up. Can I hit home runs? Obviously, yes. But here is what Ruth does not understand. I do not hit home runs because I choose not to. Not because I cannot. The reporters are confused. What do you mean? Home runs are exciting. Fans love them. But they are inefficient. 1 swing, 1 run, maybe, if nobody is on base. But if I hit a single and steal second and third, I put pressure on the defense. I create opportunities. I make the pitcher work harder. I win games without needing to hit the ball over the fence. But you just hit 3 home runs. Because I wanted to make a point. Ruth thinks power is everything. That home runs are the only thing that matters. So, I showed him I can play his game if I want to. But his game is not the best game. It is just the loudest game. Are you saying your approach is better than Ruth's? I am saying baseball is not about one thing. Ruth hits home runs. I do many things. And I hit for average. I steal bases, I score runs, I win games. Ruth hits home runs and loses games. Which is more valuable? The quote runs in every newspaper the next day. Cobb, I choose not to hit home runs. Cobb hits 3 home runs, says it proves nothing. Cobb, Ruth's game is loud, not smart. The baseball world is divided. Some agree with Cobb. Home runs are flashy but inefficient. Others side with Ruth. Fans pay to see home runs, not strategy. But one thing is undeniable. Ty Cobb, at 38 years old, just hit 3 home runs in one game against Babe Ruth's team, 2 days after Ruth said he could not. The psychological impact on Ruth is severe. Over the next month, Ruth struggles. His home run production drops. His batting average falls. He is pressing, trying too hard, thinking too much. In mid-June, a reporter asks Ruth about his slump. Are you still thinking about Cobb's 3 home runs? Ruth tries to laugh it off. That was weeks ago. I am not thinking about it. But his body language says otherwise. He is absolutely thinking about it. Because Cobb did not just hit 3 home runs. He proved a point. He showed that he could play Ruth's game, but Ruth could not play Cobb's game. Ruth could not hit for average and steal bases and create pressure. Ruth had one skill: home runs. And Cobb just demonstrated he could do that too, when he chose to. Years later, after both players have retired, a reporter asks Cobb about that game. "The day you hit 3 home runs against the Yankees, was that the greatest game of your career?" Cobb shakes his head. "No, not even close. But you hit 3 home runs." After Ruth said, "You could not." That game was not about home runs. It was about proving that I understood Ruth's game better than he understood mine. Ruth thought power was everything, that home runs made you great. So I hit 3 home runs to show him I could. Then I went back to my game, because my game wins more often. Do you think Ruth ever understood that? Cobb pauses, thinks. No, I do not think he did. Ruth believed in one thing: power, and power is valuable. But power without strategy is just noise. I had both. That is why I have a higher career batting average, more stolen bases, more runs scored. Ruth has more home runs, but I have more wins. The debate continues to this day. Who was better, Cobb or Ruth? The statistics support different arguments. Ruth hit 714 home runs. Cobb hit 117. Ruth changed baseball. Alt made it exciting, made it popular. Cobb won games with precision, with intelligence, with versatility. But on May 5, 1925, for one game, Cobb played Ruth's game and won 3 home runs against Ruth's team, after Ruth said he could not. Not to prove he could hit home runs, but to prove he chose not to. Because winning, in Cobb's mind, required more than power. It required intelligence. So, here is the question. When someone says you cannot do something, what do? Do you argue with words? Do you defend yourself? Or do you do what Ty Cobb did? Prove you can do it, then prove you choose not to. Because choosing not to do something is more powerful than not being able to do it. Ty Cobb could hit home runs. He just believed there were better ways to win. And for 24 years, he proved it, except for one day in May, when he needed to teach Babe Ruth a lesson about power, about choice, about intelligence. And that lesson was delivered with 3 home runs. Not because Cobb had to, but because Cobb chose to.